All right. Like I said, we're going to give it about 30 more seconds. And then, like I said, then we'll get started. All right, it's about witching out. All right, so we're ready to go and get started here. All right, so as I said, body weight workout we have going on here today. There's going to be a drill, like I said, a little cone drill that we'll be doing at the end. You don't have to obviously have cones, use whatever you have. And again, just as you can see, I would recommend when we get to that, and I'll explain, you'll space them out maybe 6 feet, and we're going to do like a little lateral drill here, which will be a lot of fun. All right, so today, big, lot of shoulder work. We're going to just crush core, beat up lower body, and then get the heart rate up here, okay? All right, and also before I get going, hopefully some of you guys saw on Instagram, we got our J&D t-shirts in for, again, available to purchase. I'll have them up on the website soon. Once you guys, again, looks like hopefully soon we'll be opening up. So once we're in, I have samples of all different sizes. So once you're back in, from extra small to double XL, you can check out the different sizes if you decide you want to work. All right, let's rock and roll. Our interval for today, it's a 30-15, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. As I do with all routines, the first round, I'm going to be doing some explaining. And at the end, there's actually a mobility drill we're going to do off the clock, a great little hamstring stretch I'm going to take you guys through. So that'll be off the clock. It's 8 different movements I'm going to go through total with you guys, okay? But second, third round through, I'm going to do my best to keep the clock moving. And we're going to stay true and be honest with our 30-15, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest in between, all right? All right, so we're going to start on the ground. As I mentioned, we're going to crush core today. We're going to do the plank roll. Now, there's different ways of doing this. I've done a plank roll. And what a plank roll is we do a side plank, we do a prone or face down plank, well, a lot of you guys are familiar with, and then we do another side plank. We've done it where within one interval, I break it up 10 seconds in each position. Today, because you guys are so special, what we're going to do is we're going to spend 30 seconds in each position. So we're going to start the first movement. We're going to start with a side plank. So I'm going to give you options again. Katie, Dell, you guys, I recommend starting with a modified side plank. That means knees are bent, and you guys are going to be here within your side plank. For the rest of you guys, John, Liza, Cheryl, you guys, all of you guys attend, I'm going to have you guys with a standard side plank. So top leg is forward. We're in that split stance, and you guys are here, again, holding that, okay? All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Let's get after it. All right, clock's counting us down right now, so get ready. All right, we got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm up, that elbow's under the shoulder, right? Pressing that elbow into the ground. Hands up, looking up at that hand, chest is forward. And I mentioned, Dell, I want you doing a modified side plank. First time back. All right, we're halfway there, guys. Nice, nice. If you feel your shoulder, push harder into the ground, into your mat. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, awesome. All right, so from here, we're gonna go into a prone plank. Again, face down. I want everybody up on their toes, nose over your thumbs, all right? Squeeze your glutes. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. So we're here. Pull your kneecaps up. What I mean by that, squeeze your thighs. That's gonna keep the knees in a good position. Squeeze your glutes. That's gonna keep your pelvis in a good spot. Now, dig your elbows. Pull them down, pull them down. That's gonna turn your lats on. It's not how long you can hold this. It's about how much tension you can create to your whole body as you hold it. 5 seconds, guys. Keep it. Excellent. Now we're going to go side plank on the other side. So I'm not going to put my back to you guys. So I'm just going to change positions here. Again, I'm going to go with a standard plank. Top leg is forward, elbow under the shoulder. So 3, 2, 1, and we're up, and I'm here. Make sure you don't over do your side plank. Sometimes I see people here, right? I want to make sure I keep aligned the shoulders with the hips. All right, pressing that elbow into the mat. Chest is forward. That's it. 10 seconds, keep it. 5. Awesome, guys. All right, now from here, we're going to go into a shoulder stability drill. Actually, we do it here at the studio as part of your warm-up, and I would say it's the one that a lot of people try to slick and get out of doing, but it's the seated hip extension. So here it is. I'm seated on my bum, hands are on the ground. You want your fingers facing away from your shoulders. What that does, it puts my shoulders in a great position. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my hips up and reach to the ceiling. All right? See how my hand is stacked right over this hand. I come right back down. Bring your butt all the way to the ground. You're up on the other side. Now, Deb, Katie, specifically for you two gals, I'm going to have you guys just do a reach. So you're going to reach up as high as you can, push this hand into the turf, into the ground, wherever you're doing your workout, and switch to the other side. I'm not going to have you guys put load on it. The rest of you guys are up. Give me a high tabletop. All right, so I'm going to get our clock rolling here. So we got about 7 seconds. Key, you see how close my hands are to my body. That's important. Don't let the hands get far away from me. All right, so I'm going to drive my hips up, reach, get the hips up, come all the way back down, reset. Your feet should be flat. You're not just pushing through your toes. I want my whole foot flat on the ground. That's it. 10 seconds. Two. All right, we're gonna go into a push-up now. So we kind of just warmed up our shoulders. All right, so I did this one about a month ago. Got a lot of some funny comments. It's called crouching tiger push-up. All right, I like that name. So watch me here. Kneeling, right? My hands are out in front of me. I'm just gonna lift up my knees off the ground, maybe like an inch or so. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go forward, but I'm gonna go into the bottom position of the push-up. And then push myself up, sit it back. So notice again, I go close to the ground, up, and then back. So here's the deal. If doing a push-up is challenging for you, here's your modification. You're gonna go here, but to your knees, up, and then back. You got me? So I'm here, I'm gonna come into my knees, modified push-up, and then back up, all right? This is a great drill. This is a challenging one. We're grooving our hips, and again, obviously going to the bottom and making that push-up a lot more challenging. All right, we got 5 seconds. Everyone, your hands should actually be out in front of you. Ready? So I'm gonna go here, drive up, sit it back. Up, sit it back. Boom. Grooving those hips, drive up. 10 seconds. Awesome. All right, more shoulders. All right, so now here's what we're gonna do. Told you guys, core and shoulders today. We're gonna do a tall plank. Let me pause our clock. Tall plank with a rear deltoid fly. So how that looks. Tall plank, again, I'm on my hands now. So I'm here, and all I'm gonna do is one hand's gonna go out to the side. That's how I'm gonna get the rear part of my shoulder. Now here's the core part of it. When I lift my hand, I'm trying to do my best to keep my hips from moving. I don't wanna see you have to rotate here. Square that, all right? Here's your tip. Have your hands under your chest and close together. You're not gonna be like this. Hands are gonna be like that. Feet, I recommend shoulder width even slightly wider. Squeeze your glutes, all right? All right, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. So again, hands under chest, narrow. Feet are shoulder width, squeezing my glutes, go. Lock those hips. There you go. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get up on our feet now. Let's get into some lower body drills. So I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to have some variations here. We're going to get into a side lunge into hip flexion. So this is how it looks. I go into a side lunge, and this is here. I bring the knee up and I go right back down. Now, I want to show you a regression. Now, first time back. So what I want you doing for me is stay in a wide stance. You're going to sit to one side and come back up. That's how I want you going here. Katie, we have knee issues, so I'm not going to have you doing the lateral part of it. So I'm going to have you working your lunge here. Liza, John, Cheryl, rest of you guys, I want you guys stepping to the side, coming up, doing that nice high knee for me, okay? All right, so we're doing one side. So again, we have some regressions going on in there. All right, let's get our clock rolling. All right, so I'm gonna do the side lunge with that hip flexion. So get ready, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go here, come up, stick, and right back. Show me you can put the brakes on. And sit nice and deep, Liza. 10 seconds. Excellent. Shake it off. Other side. So Katie, staying in that split stance, just change legs. Same thing. Down now, you're going to go to the other side. The rest of you guys are taking that step. All right, here we go. Get ready. 3, 2, and go. Sit, drive. You got to really explode off that leg. 5 seconds. Excellent. All right, so now let's go into hamstrings and glutes. So now we're going to go into a single leg RDL, which I love doing. This is what I can have you guys doing deadlifts without having weight. And what I want to mix in is the upper back. So we're going to do an overhead reach. So watch me here. First, I got to get my balance on a single leg. So I always tell people, before you get moving, right, just stand on one leg. Get the pelvis set. From here now, I'm going to go to my hinge. But now as I do it, I'm going to reach overhead. This is tough. And then I'm going to come back up. So here's the deal. You're only going to get about 4, maybe 5 reps. This is a good strength movement. We're not trying to go fast. You're going to go really slow. Knee stability. This is a good, they do this in rehab. The knee's got to stabilize. So again, if you're going slow, that's okay. If you're tapping a little bit, like that's your kickstand, that's fine. That's how you'll just gradually get better. We all need to be strong on a single leg. It's just very functional and good for a little injury prevention. All right, so let's get our clock going. We got 6 seconds. So whatever leg you're doing, I recommend your weakest leg. Get your balance first. Just stand on it. Now slowly. Hinge, meaning that leg I'm on, the knee should be bent. Reach. Slowly come back up. Reset. Reset. That's it. Halfway, right? I've just done 2 reps. Very concentrated. Excellent. Let's switch it up. Go to the other leg. The reason for the reach is a lot of people do their deadlifts, they round their upper back. The reaching overhead is going to limit that. All right, we got 5 seconds. The same thing. Let's get our balance. First, just stand on the leg and go into your hinge. Come back, reset. Ten seconds. And relax. Okay, so now we're going to go into a little lateral shuffle. So this is what I mentioned about the cones. Water bottle, cones, space them out about 6 feet apart. You may have to, wherever you're doing your workout now, change the other direction where you're not facing your phone, your tablet, your computer, that's fine. Let me just show you what you're going to do. What I just want to see you doing, we're just doing about, you should get about 3. So it should be 1, 2, 3, and I just want you to lower your level like you're just tapping. The key with this is I want you working side to side. Your feet should never cross. That's the goal. I want to see that you can shuffle, change your level, and put the brakes on. That's all we want to see. Can you decelerate? Injury doesn't happen when people accelerate. It's when they can't put the brakes on. And we're going to work in the side to side, which most people we're not really efficient in. All right, so we're going to go 30 seconds here. This is going to get the heart rate up, then we're going to go into a mobility drill. All right, get ready. You got about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. So I'm just going to shuffle. Don't let your feet ever cross. That's it, Kate. You're going nice and easy, right? That's fine. Ten seconds. I'm going to pick up my pace a little. And relax. All right, I want to take you guys into a mobility drill before we get a quick sip of water. I'm going to pause the clock. We're going to do this off the clock. I don't want you to feel like you're rushing. This is a great hamstring stretch. I want everybody, give me a wide stance. Feet wider than hip width, toes pointed straight ahead. I don't want the toes turned out. All right, so what we're going to do first, slowly, coming from the hips, hinge at the hips, reach towards the ground. Try to keep your legs straight. If you can get your fingers to the ground, awesome. If you can get your palms, even better. Start to walk back in between the legs a little bit. Hold. Slowly walk your hands over to your right foot. Just come over to the side. Hold. Give me a nice breath. Reach around towards the heel of that foot. So reach around, start to rotate. You'll feel it's going all the way down the leg. Slowly come back to the center. Let's go to our left leg. First, just go towards the toes and hold. Now, go around the leg. Bring your fingers to your heel, if you can. Slowly come back to the center. Stand back up. Awesome job, guys. Do a quick sip of water. Towel off if you need it. And we're starting back with our plank work. All right, so as I mentioned, second round now, we're going to do our best to keep the clock moving where I'm not going to pause it. We're going to stick to that true 30-15. I want to explain that push-up, some of the adjustments on the sit and reach movements, so some of the regressions I have in there for you guys. So let's get after it. All right, so side plank first we started. We're going to go into that plank roll. Top leg is forward. Again, Dell, Katie, I want you in a modified side plank. All right, 5 seconds, get ready. 2, and we're up. So I'm here, holding up plank. That's it, nice and strong. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, so now we're going to go to the prone plank. So face down. Again, align your nose over your thumbs. And again, feet should be slightly narrower than hip width. All right, 2 seconds. Get ready. We're up. So pull your kneecaps up. Squeeze those quads. Squeeze your glutes. Five seconds. Awesome, guys. All right, from here, let's go into our other side plank. Elbows under that shoulder. Let's get those hips forward. 3, 2. All right, so I'm up. Use that top hand to help you establish your side plank. So now, right, once you're up, there we go. There we go. Push that elbow into the ground. Ten seconds. 5. Awesome. We're going to go to that seated hip extension. All right. So Katie, Dell, again, you guys are going to just drive your hand into the ground and reach up. The rest of you guys are going to a full tabletop for me. All right. Get ready. So I want to drive my hips up, reach, come all the way back down, reset, other side. 5 seconds. All right, let's go into that push-up, that crouching tiger push-up. All right, so I'm kneeling, hands out in front of me, and I'm here. Again, if you have to go into a modified push-up, that's fine. All right, here we go, get ready. So I'm gonna go to the bottom position, drive up, sit it back. Modified would be here to knees, up, knees, and up. Awesome, we're gonna go into that tall plank, into that rear deltoid fly. Again, Katie, you can do this modified also from the knees. Del, you can also. All right, rest of you guys, I'd like you to be up on your toes, hands under the chest. So I'm here, keep my chest, my hips square. Five seconds. All right, we're up on our feet. So we're going into our side lunge with hip flexion. Again, Del, I want you static, meaning you're just gonna sit to one side. Katie, you're gonna go with a split stance here. Rest of you guys, take that stance into the high knee. So we sit, drive, stick. That's it, looks good, John. Five. Awesome, awesome, shake it off. Let's do the other side, other side. We got 10 seconds, heart rate should start climbing now. All right, get into your belly breathing from your diaphragm. All right, 5 seconds, here we go, get ready. Go. Awesome. Now single leg RDL, remaining deadlift with that overhead reach. If you're really struggling on the balance, you can do it staggered. But I want you to try if you can do it on a single leg. So let's get our leg up. Hinge. Reach. Come back up, reset. Ten seconds. And relax, shake it off. We're gonna go to the other leg. After this, we're gonna be going into that lateral shuffle, guys. So let's do this other leg, and we'll go right to our shuffle. All right, let's start to get our balance. Let's just stand on one leg first. Reset, 10 seconds. All right, so we're going to that lateral shuffle. Katie, if this is bothering the knees, you can do a march staying right in place. Rest of you guys, again, side to side, try to get about 3 shuffles. Here we go, get ready. Let's move our tempo too. Let's get our heart rates up on this. Ready? Go. That's it. Nice tempo. We got 10 seconds. 5. Excellent. Let's stretch out those hamstrings. All right, everybody, get into a wide stance for me. You may be able to get wider than last round. Again, toes are pointed straight ahead. We're going to come from the hips. Let's hinge at the hips. Reach to the ground. Try to get fingertips. If you can, get palms. Start to walk it back a little. Hold. Slowly walk over to your right toes. Both hands, hold. Reach around towards the heel, the back of the leg. Slowly walk the hands back to the center. Slowly go over to your left toes and hold. Walk the hands to the back of the left foot to the heels and hold. That feels special. Walk it back to the center, slowly come up. Awesome, guys. Round 2 is done. Get a quick sip of water. We got one more round.